Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I am immersed in nature, and today I am at Hopsawee Plantation. I'm joined by Ray Jean. Thanks for having me today.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming out.
There's so much to see here, and I want to start by, asking you a little bit about why you are here in the first place.
It's a God thing.
Oh, is it?
It is. Yeah.
Tell me all about it.
Well, we have a place up at Pawleys Island, and that was where we were planning on retiring. And my husband had joined the Hunt Club, and we were coming every weekend from Aiken. And this particular weekend, I had something to do with my kids, so I didn't come. And so Frank came up to the beach and went with his Hunt Club in the morning, and then stopped for breakfast and picked up the local paper, which said Hopsawee sold. And he said, "Oh, I remember the Maynards. They were good friends of my aunt and uncle. I think I'll stop by and congratulate them." And so he did, and they said, "Well, Frank, we withdrew the contract this morning." And he said a voice told him to tell him you'll buy it. So he said, "Well, I'll buy it." And yeah, right. I was not there, remember?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so they laughed and said, "Oh, Frank, you don't even know what we want for this property." He says, "No, seriously, I'll buy it." And so they had another drink, and then the next day he drove back to Aiken, and he says the devil got in the back seat and said, "Boy, you have made a fool of yourself now. How do you think you're going to do that?"
And so how long ago was this?
2001.
And now, more than 20 years later,
Yeah.
did you ever think it would end up the way it is today?
Of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not. But,
I mean,
God has been very good to us, and allowed us to have this place and make it beautiful. And that's what our mission is, to make it as beautiful as possible, and to have as many people visit us as possible to see the work that God's done here.
Yeah. And this place is really all about education too, because
Yeah.
obviously you come here and it's beautiful, but you can't really experience this place without knowing, what took place here.
Right.
So how do you guys do that when it comes to visitors?
Well, we have our house tour. The house is a birthplace of Thomas Lynch Jr., who's the signer of the Declaration of Independence. So very historical roots there, American roots. And then we also have our new museum, which is dedicated to the enslaved people who lived and worked here at Hopsawee.
Yeah. So,
and then we also have our tea room, which people can come and dine with us, and so it's really a full day opportunity.
very cool. Okay, so if somebody is interested in learning more about you guys, wants to come and take a look, where's the best place to find out more information?
Well, we have a website, hopsawee.com. Linda is doing a fabulous job with our Facebook page, and putting all sorts of interesting things up about Hopsawee, or about the culture of the history around plantations and that kind of thing. She's just doing a really fabulous job of that.
The museum is fairly new, right?
Correct. We opened the museum in November of 2023.
Okay.
And we have had some fun donations, like the dollhouse, which is amazing, and our archaeological crew are still coming out and excavating still and looking for things. Matter of fact, they found this ring.
Really?
Yeah, they found this ring about, it's probably 2 months ago now.
That's so cool.
And I decided, rather than put it in with all the other artifacts, that I would wear it to help me
appreciate it.
remember the people who were here, the
Yeah.
woman who wore this.
Yeah.
So at any rate,
History
pretty,
lives
yeah.
on. That's so cool. Well, I appreciate you sharing all of this with me. I can tell this is a really special place. The second you walk out here, you're like, wow.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, it is a hot and sunny day here on Pawleys Island, and I'm joined by a special guest and artist, Mr. Thomas Williams. How are you?
Fine, doing good, except for the heat.
Except for the heat. Now, I want you to tell me a little bit about what you do. You hand carve these gorgeous walking sticks and canes.
Yes, actually, I let the wood speak to me. Whatever is in the wood, that's what I carve.
Love
So
it.
that's how come all of my sticks, if you come here, then you'll find out I have no two stick alike. All is different. Except if it's a cobra, it's gonna be a cobra, but the bottom of the stick like this is gonna be different. And then I don't use any machine. All is hand carved.
It's
So-
so cool.
So when you get a stick from Thomas, TW, Cane Man, it's gonna be original and hand carved, not machine. And when I say machine, not laser machine.
Now, you've been doing this for quite some time now.
I've been in Pawley for about 29 or 30 years, and they're welcome. Now I'm welcome as a son of Pawleys Island. Even when I had my burn, they put a GoFund on, and I've been out must be about for 6 months, and they helped me through. So I want to tell everybody in Pawleys Island I appreciate their help.
Now, we were talking about this earlier, but how did you learn that you could actually do this? I mean, you see these images in your mind when you see the wood.
Well, remember, my brother them, I worked with the Forest Service for over 30 years. So when I see them push a dogwood tree over, I saw the root. And that's how I started. Now my father, my brother, they didn't do the dogwood tree. I did it. So I find out it's a natural handle. But then remember, every handle is different from each stick. These can't be duplicated because they're all one of a kind.
And what kind of different animals can you do?
Well, I ask people to send me a picture, and I'll put it easy. I can do the lion, I can do the tiger, I can do the elephant, I can do the cobra, which I'm holding, I can do the rattlesnake, I can do the red bird, blue bird, I can do ducks, I can do alligators on a walking stick, I can do a bunny rabbit on a walking stick. All you have to do is tell me what you want, or you shoot a picture to that number, which is area code 843-814-8598. And I will give you the best deal in the world.
Now, I'm sure you have a lot of memories over the years.
Yes.
Of new customers you're meeting, friends you've made. What has it been like, being a staple in the community here?
Well, I can't remember some of the people's name, but I remember the coach of South Carolina. I did a table with a gamecock on it. Community helped me in more ways than one. That's why I thank God for them. And just about everybody I met so far, I never, one or two times I run into, some discreet people, some angry people. But otherwise than that, when I go in the woods, for the dogwood, I have to have a shovel, I have to have an axe, I have to have a saw. Most of all, be a good runner, because sometimes when you're digging these trees up, these hornet and bumblebee,
Ooh, I can imagine.
they don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You better run. Rattlesnake, copperhead, these are snakes that are poison.
It's a labor of love.
Yes.
A labor of love. Well, we're having a beautiful day today on Living Local Carolina. I'm joined by Kim in the studio, and you are from Be Empowered. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Okay, tell me all about what you guys do.
So Be Empowered Worldwide is an organization created to help girls and women walk in emotional wellness. And we do this in 3 ways. We offer education products, wellness products, and advocacy.
Where did you see that there was a need for an organization like this?
So the organization started about 12 years ago. I owned a child care facility.
Oh, cool.
And the mothers normally were the single mothers because we had a lot of underprivileged children or children who were socioeconomically challenged. I don't know how to be politically correct there, but and we found that they needed more than just child care. They sometimes needed someone to help them to speak up for things that weren't right, maybe in their housing, or to help them work through problems with getting the resources that they needed. So that's where it started.
Filling in those gaps.
Filling in the gaps.
How does that feel, being able to do that and actually watch these young ladies thrive?
So when I look back now and see the students and families that I was taking care of 15 years ago, and see that they're graduating from college and they're walking into great careers, it makes me feel good.
Yeah, I bet. Well, how can our viewers get involved and help you guys with your mission?
So Be Empowered Worldwide.com. They can always go there. We have a GoFundMe page, so they can go there. Right now we're working on collecting or taking in donations to help us with our literacy program for the summer.
Okay, cool.
So that's our greatest need right now. So the GoFundMe page is all for that purpose. And what we'll do is we'll take the money, we'll buy books, hoping to give each girl a set of 10 books so that they can have a book a week to read over the summer. Gotcha. And then we'll have online tutoring and conversation about the books that they read.
All right, lovely.
Yeah.
What's that website again so people can remember it?
www.beempoweredworldwide.com.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com. I'm Alyssa Bergamini.
And I'm Jacob Palmer.
Take out your phone and scan the QR code on your screen to save on products for planning a trip or just powering through your day. First up, healthy cooking made oh so easy. This is the Cosori Air Fryer Pro Smart with a 5-quart capacity and Wi-Fi connectivity.
That's right, Alyssa. You can control it straight from your phone using the VSync app. It gives you crispy golden results with up to 85% less oil. So that means French fries, salmon, even desserts, all made deliciously. 12 one-touch cooking functions make dinner faster, and cleanup is so easy with this. I use it all the time for those family meals on a weeknight when everybody wants something delicious, but nobody wants to work hard for it.
Yeah, I am all about using the air fryer as well. It is also sleek, compact, and it fits beautifully on really any countertop. Now, don't leave home without this powerhouse. The Anker 335 power bank has a massive 20,000 mAh capacity. That is a lot.
Alyssa, I was just talking about how popular this is because it's enough to charge your phone multiple times. Whether you're on a hike, on a flight, or just out running errands, you'll never be caught with 1% battery again. It features 2 USB-A ports and a USB-C port. So yes, you can charge 3 devices at once. I handpicked this product for this because it's in high demand and for very good reason.
I think I need this. My phone is always at 1%. And as you can see, it is lightweight, reliable, and really ready for anything. All right, you jet setters out there, this one is for you. It is a game changer. The Turtle Travel Pillow. I do not leave the airport without this.
Well, this soft fleece wrapped pillow has an internal support system that holds your neck in the perfect position. You can sleep upright without the dreaded neck crick. It's compact, machine washable, and it fits right in your carry-on. But Alyssa, you have one. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, seriously, once you use this once, then you will never fly without it again. And speaking of flying, meet your new favorite travel companion, the Samsonite Underseat Carry-On Spinner.
And this compact bag slides right under the seat in front of you, and it's designed with smart organization in mind. It has interior compartments, a padded laptop sleeve, and even USB pass-through charging if you have a power bank. So never pay for a check bag when you're just going on a short trip ever again.
Yeah, no one needs those extra fees, of course. Take out your phone and scan the QR code on your screen and get ready to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, this is a really exciting today here on Living Local Carolina. We're using our kitchen set for the first time, and I'm so excited to be joined by Chef Sean Baxter. How are you doing?
I'm excellent. How are you doing today?
We're getting ready to cook, so tell me, what you got going on here? You guys are all about farm to table, right?
Yes, we're as much as possible, and we'll touch base on that. First thing I'm gonna work on is a burrata dish today for you guys, which is a type of fresh mozzarella. Okay, so I have some barley pears here that I put sugar, brown sugar, cane sugar, a touch of cinnamon, and I have them here caramelized in butter.
I wish y'all could smell this right now.
So we have that. I also have some fresh arugula that's grown for us through Myclodon Farms, which is a local farm that we use here. So with that, we also have some red onion, some lemon juice is gonna go into the dish, and some smoked bacon that we acquired from a place in North Carolina.
Beautiful. All right, so do your thing with the burrata.
So I got fresh arugula, some onions. Okay.
Got it.
And take my fresh lemon juice here. Remember to squeeze it towards you so that you don't lose your seeds.
Mmm.
Okay.
Delicious.
We're gonna have a little salt and pepper.
So this is like an appetizer type situation.
It could be an appetizer. You can always add a protein, chicken.
Okay.
You can add some of our great local shrimp, but we'll get back to that.
All right.
And a little extra virgin olive oil. And basically what I'm doing is I'm gonna mix this into a little vinaigrette right here on the table. Excuse me. Get my burrata board here.
Oh,
Second.
we
Okay.
have a burrata board.
Yes. So we're gonna put a little of this burrata, this arugula salad right here. Now this is a very rustic dish because it's a rustic cheese, and you'll see when I cut it. And what I mean by that is that there's no set way to actually plate it any particular way that you'd want it to be plated. Once you have this set up, you're gonna want to take your burrata cheese. And what that is it's fresh mozzarella that has cheese, stracciatella cheese inside and a little cream.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm gonna put 2 pieces on this one, but you can put as much as you want. You can make them as big as you want to make them. Okay. Take a little of our bacon over here.
Oh
Put it
yeah.
on there.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, you don't have to worry about how it actually falls. It can
It's-
fall any way
yeah.
you want it to.
It's for grazing.
Yes.
This is girl dinner.
I'm gonna put some local pecans on here.
Oh
and they're
yeah.
pretty easy to
Oh
find.
yeah.
I'm gonna take. I like to use a crouton and give the burrata cheese a little texture. So what I do is I just crush it like that, like so, and put it on there. Give it a little
Oh,
texture.
stunning, mate.
Okay. Now we're gonna get to the best part. Well, the second best part. The cheese is the best part.
Yeah.
Now what we have here, and you can see these
Oh, look at that.
are very caramelized and they taste great. Now you don't want to overcook them and make them soft. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you don't overcook them. You have a really hot pan, add some butter. Exactly. If you don't hear that noise, then you're not doing right. Like I said, you want to get your caramelized pears on there. Now they're a little warm, but they're still firm. And then there's couple more things we're gonna do. You don't want to forget to season your cheese, okay?
Yeah.
And now listen, always, doesn't hurt, a little more extra virgin olive oil,
Oh yeah. Liquid gold right there.
okay? And one more thing we're gonna put on there is balsamic glaze, just a little
Oh, you're speaking my language.
bit, okay?
Oh, that's the good stuff.
And right there. And like I said, any way you want to do it, okay? There
That
you
is
go.
just gorgeous.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.